Hey friends, how is everybody doing today? I'm doing all right. I want to say that I say this every time, I know, but I mean it every time I say this. And I am thankful for each and every one of you. You know, I am extremely thankful for the love that I have found in this diamond painting community. You know, and that's one of the main reasons I started this channel. You know, one of the main reasons was to share things that I know about diamond painting with others that may not be as knowledgeable. You know, that might need a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance. Because there's absolutely no wrong way to diamond paint. It is a craft. How can you do a craft wrong, right? So, I am hoping that there is a particular purpose for this WIP N Chat. And if you're new to the diamond painting community, you might be saying, what in the world is a WIP N Chat? And who are you? You're on here saying, oh, you love us, yada, 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 you love us. Well, I do. I try to be a very loving person. I haven't always been a loving person in my life, but I have chosen a different path for the end of my life. And it is a lot nicer to be loving, show kindness and love, than to walk around full of hatred. I did that for a lot of years, trust me. I am no perfect soul. But my name is Brenda. And people call me Mama B. You can call me whatever you want. I was called Hey for a lot of years. Hey you. Most generally, whenever I was called Brenda, I was usually in trouble. Yeah. Some people used to call me Bren. My stepdad, he usually called me Bren, unless I was in trouble, and then it was Brenda. And 9 times out of 10, he didn't talk to me much anyway. And just as well, because when he did talk to me, I was usually in trouble. And, you know, when you're a teenager, after a while, yeah, that's usually the goal I would set out. You know, what are you doing tonight? Setting out to piss off my stepdad. What are you doing? And he's in heaven, I'm sure. And I'm sure he's looking down at me saying, yep, her main goal in life was to make my life a living hell. And she succeeded. Yeah. He thought he was going to get rid of me when I turned 18 by escorting me back home, back to Pennsylvania on my birthday. No, I didn't stop there. It went like that song about the squeeze box, on and on and on and on. Yeah, I was the one playing that squeeze box. My stepdad was in the middle. Or those on the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the one with Jim Carrey, where he stands in the middle of the what do you call those? Not tambourines, the cymbals. The cymbals, is that's what they're called? They're going bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Anyways, I know, not funny. I've grown up a little bit since then. Just a little bit. Yes. So, yeah, my name's Brenda. I'm an old lady that's very immature. Very immature. Do you say immature or do you say immature? Tell me. How would you write that out in the comments? Immature? Immature. Tour. T-O-U-R. Yeah, if you say immature, like doll, do you say a doll baby or do you say dowel? Do you say a dowel baby? That's how my stepdad used to say it. He called them dowel babies. I'm like, it ain't no dang dowel baby. It's a doll baby. D-O-L-L, doll. He said, oh, go get your dowel babies and play with them. He probably did that just to annoy me. Yeah, he probably got up and said, how am I going to annoy Brenda today? I got up saying, how am I going to piss off my stepdad today? Anyway, so yes. YouTube calls me Mama B Diamond Drillin' 255. So, yeah, if you want to share my channel with anybody and say, come look at this weird old lady. Yeah, that's what Butter calls me. Butter calls me lady. She was like, lady, don't leave me for long, please. Whenever I walk out the door, she's always like, lady, please. She's upstairs sleeping in the closet right now. So this is a WIP N Chat. I've already started on the chat part. Yeah, I'm an old ramble jaws. And I can't ramble for long because Jenny's going live in... What? Jenny's going live in 10 minutes. How can that be so? All right, you know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to stop this at 7:30. And then I'm going to go on Jenny's live. First, I'll see how long it will pause. Nah, I'm sure it won't pause for an hour. Positive. But I have been trying... I really thought I had iMovie figured out. And so I had made a video on my WIP N Chat 6 there from the hospital. I put those two videos together. At least I hope I did, because I just deleted them all. I got so tired of rewatching that video. And I tried to put the music in the beginning and the music at the end. And then come to find out, I couldn't get the music to stop in the middle. And then I couldn't get the music to start in the beginning again. And I was so tired. And it was only a 20-minute video. I think it was 20 minutes. And it had taken 4 hours to upload. And I was like, I wasn't going to wait around just to have music on there for another 4 hours. So I just went ahead and uploaded it. And I hope it uploaded correctly. If you watched that video and it didn't upload correctly, please let me know. So, just in case, you know, schmo. So let's see, what else? The main reason I am doing this WIP N Chat, which is a work in progress, I worked so hard last night to try and get this finished on a Wednesday. I thought, wouldn't that be so cool to finish Boo on a WIP Wednesday, right? February has been a whole month of WIPs, and I haven't even been on the Facebook page to see who all's been doing what, and I feel bad about that, but I will, because this is either going to get finished. I might be chewing off a lot to get it finished in 10 minutes, yeah, which is now 7 minutes. So more than likely, I will eat my dinner. I made chicken rice for Brittany and me yesterday. And I thought that was bland. Brittany likes it. It's healthy. You know, very little fat, if any, unless, well, I put butter on mine. And duck sauce that Brittany orders in. She was over today, and we've been sorting upstairs. We got rid of another garbage bag of stuff. We found a couple of memorabilia that was her grandmother's, her dad's mom. And I don't even know how it got in that bag. So it's out of that bag. We salvaged a backpack. I was going to throw it because the zipper was broke, but she said it just needs rethreaded. It's a leather backpack. It's green. It's like a deep forest green, and I love it. There was a good deal on those. I don't know if it was on TikTok Shop or what, but they were like $20 a piece a couple, 3 years ago. I got my sister one in red. I don't know what color Brittany has. And what else? I got one in purple, one in green. Is there one in blue, maybe? I have 3 of them. Ever since that stupid migraine, every time I start to get confused or can't remember right, my anxiety level starts to skyrocket. I'm just so paranoid now. I hadn't had a migraine in probably over 20 years. I don't even like to say the word. And now I'm just paranoid. I boxed that lavender natural detergent. That's in a little Walmart box. Folded that all up. Made sure I couldn't smell any of that. I washed that load a 3rd time before hanging it up. And, yeah. Just, I'm all kinds of freaking paranoid again. When I was younger, if I had, like, you know how sometimes if you catch a car in the sunlight at a wrong angle and it blinds you, that's how my migraines start, with that little blindness. And then it just, I don't even want to talk about it. No, I already feel my anxiety going up. Yeah, I'm getting dizzy. Ugh. So, how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing okay? I turned the heat back while Brittany was here. My nose keeps itching. Does that mean I'm going to kiss a fool? Been thinking a lot about one of my ex-boyfriends lately. Oh, I take that back. He wasn't an ex-boyfriend. He was an ex-pal. Yeah, long time ago. I might have to play that song. That was my uncle's favorite song. Bye-bye. I don't want to get docked. I won't sing anymore. My sister used to tell me to lip it. It would sound better. But I used to try to sing to Donna Summer, too. Yeah, only a special someone can sing Donna Summer. Do you remember? What is the name of that song? It was so embarrassing. It was one of the most embarrassing songs ever. Yeah, about lovin', hot lovin'. Do you remember it? Do you remember the name of it? If you do, put it in the comments. It was a hoagie shop. I've been around ever since hoagies came into existence. The sub shops. And I remember, like, there was someone had said a sub shop blew up or something, and I was thinking they were talking about a hoagie restaurant. No, they were talking about, like, a place where all the electricity runs through it. A sub shop. I don't know. I still don't get it. A substation. I think that's what it was called later. Anyway, so my dad was like, he took all of us, and it was like, actually it was down where I had, not physical therapy. wound care. And so we all went down to have a hoagie. And I'm like, what is a hoagie? Because I never liked tomatoes at that time. And he's like, well, you don't have to get tomatoes on there, but you have to get some vegetables. It's like a big sandwich, only it's long, but we'll have it cut into pieces. So I was enthralled at that point. But I was in middle school, okay? And this Donna Summer song came on. And I was like, no, I love you, baby. I was mortified. You guys, because there was teenagers in there. There were teenage boys in this restaurant. This is a hoagie shop. Think about a hoagie shop. That'd be like a hangout place, right? Not where you take your family. And you know what? I think those boys saw that this chunky girl with weird bell-bottom pants was sitting there with her family, and they thought, watch this, you guys, we're going to play this song. I almost think that's the name of the song, Love to Love You, Baby. So, YouTube, you know, don't dog me. I'm giving Donna Summer full credit for that. And we're just talking about a song. But, oh, good Lord of grace. Yeah, that was one of the most embarrassing moments other than walking in. Okay, let's go there. Okay, did you ever walk in? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Going from that song by Donna Summer to walking in. That was the second. No, that had to have been the first worst. And I was old enough to know. Yeah, remember I told you about that we lived in trailers? Do you remember that? And we, I don't know. My mom and dad got this swift idea. Oh, they found this, what time is it? 7:31. Jenny's on. All right, Butter's coming downstairs. So I'm going to pause this for as long as it will pause, and then we'll see if I can... Careful! Oh, baby, are you okay? Are you okay? Butter fell last night. I couldn't get to her to help her. I'll tell you about that. All right, and I'm probably going to take an Ativan. Okay, but I'm going to turn Jenny on for right now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, because I'm going to hook those two together, hopefully. Hopefully I can do that. Keep your fingers crossed, okay? Okay, love you. Pause. Hey, friends. How are you doing? I'm back with part 2-ish, I guess you could say. It's taken a little while longer than I expected to get back here. It's now 4 in the morning. Yeah, and when I had left, it was for Jenny's live that came on at 7:30 p.m. Yeah. I fiddled around doing, excuse my reach, fiddled around doing this and that and that and this, but not this. And, I probably should have, I need to lift up, hold on, you're going for a trip. This is so heavy, but come on, get down there, get down there. Okay, hold on, I'll check you in a second. Are you sick? Sick? Sorry about that. Where are we at here? Right there. Okay. I moved the base. I picked it up strong. They're very, very strong. All right, let's get back at these letter L's. You know what? I found my unicorn. I think unicorns should kind of count as horses too. Shouldn't you? Look at that. Look at that sugary on that agate. Love it. I love agate. So what am I going to do with it? I don't know. We'll get a piece of release paper and put it down right here, okay? So we can, there we go. And my horse is right over here. I have been wondering what I'm going to do next. And I don't know if I want to put magnets on this or leave it as a figurine. I put magnets on Mindy's, but I told her she could take them off if she wanted. There's a special, oh wow, forgot I put that up closer. Bodhi fruit nut, I think it's what it's called. It's carving out of a fruit nut. Brittany found these when she was shopping for beads. And, yeah, she got one for me and she got one for Mindy. Look at that detail. So pretty. I think it's pretty anyway. I think it's pretty much how old are. And very rarely can she find the horses. She can always find the unicorns. Look at that. Look at that shimmer. I can hardly wait to see Mindy's sneak peek she did by Captured by Radiance. Yes, I'm very excited to see that. I had to change my glue dot. So what have you guys been doing since I signed off? Did you guys go to Mindy's or to Jenny's, to her live? I was Yak'em. Yep, I was Yak'em Jaws in there. Sometimes I think people are like, you know what, Brenda, just shut your mouth, please. Yes. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass. The sticky on this isn't the greatest as it is. I took off all the papers earlier. And Brittany was like, I didn't even know there was another dragling in there. I said, yes. He says, well, no wonder you like them. They're so cute. I have a couple other Randall Spanglers upstairs as well. The Dessert Delicious Desserts. I don't know what the name of it is. All I know is it is adorable. And then I have Dragon Morning. I really want to do that. I also have the Bling Up kit for that. And I have Cat Literacy. I want to do that too. And those aren't huge. I did get one of his houses. And would love, love, love to do those. I am on the wait list for Micah Jelena house there, Savannah's house. I don't know if that's the official name for it, but that's kind of the name I gave it. I don't know why I thought it's just Savannah's house. And, you know, Minikin Chris and all of those Christmas gals, you know, that they all belong to Savannah as well. Like, she's the mama. Yeah. And I have a new favorite artist, and that is Molly Harrison. I love her work. And, of course, Peggy Collins, Donna Gelsinger. What's your favorite artist? Do you find yourself kind of, you find yourself buying more of one artist compared to another, or do you just have an array of all different artists? Tell me what your stash is like. Inquiring mind wants to know. I do. Yes. So let's talk subscriptions, shall we? My subscriptions are at a dull simmer. And I'm going to, I guess, have to do some self-reflection. I know I haven't done anything exciting lately with the channel, and I've got to get back on it. Between holidays, sickness, Brittany's, Brittany, I didn't even think Brittany going on that trip would have much of an effect on me, but it really did. It was just crazy. But I've got to hop it up. Do you guys have any suggestions on what might enhance or what's the word I want? Yeah, entice people to become more interested in things I do on here. I guess I'm just boring because I do WIP N Chats. Yep. I'm a WIP N Chat kind of gal. Never thought I would be. And yet, there's still, I understand that I'm not real fluent with my speak as I lay the drills down. So anyway, I would be nice, try and be nice about it. If you're going to say that I'm just boring and you visit my channel out of sympathy for me. See him? Isn't he so cute? But I don't know if that is Dewey or Dagmar, or is it either? One of them's got to be Dagmar, right? I think, if I remember correctly, Dagmar is the little girl with the eyelashes. And Dewey has 4, I don't know what Mr. Spangler calls them, 4 something on his tails. I don't know. Sometime this summer, Brandy and Kara will be doing another Spangler event. I think this next one is where he draws, like it's a drawing event. I could be totally wrong. Totally wrong. I shouldn't even say what I think it's going to be. Just watch for their announcements. Or go on and look at Brandy's old, her previous events that they've had, or Kara's. I would think Kara would have them on her channel as well. I have a drill stuck in my putty. And my putty is looking ratchet. Ratchet and wretched. That's better. Goodness. So I've been looking at new light boards. And there's I think it's an A1 is the largest. And they have them cordless now. I don't recall seeing the larger ones cordless. I've got a smaller one cordless over next to my chair that I have yet to use, but I don't know, maybe when we go to a retreat in the fall, I'll use it. I don't know. That should be interesting. I'm so excited though. Yep. Never thought in a million years I would be going to a southern retreat before I would be going to Mindy's retreat. I don't even know how that worked out. I don't know. It just fell into place. Hopefully my teeth are done by then. And what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. So tomorrow I have a follow-up appointment from being in the hospital. And I had made video of my room and whatnot, and I thought it was on the tail end of my last little ditty to let you guys know I didn't get my teeth done. And, not to be thinking or worry, or that sounds really conceited. If you had any prayers you were going to give up for me, it's okay. Save them. Save them till I get it done. But this will help me, give me a little more time to look for a denture place. Excuse me, I need to wet my whistle here. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I should probably break down and call the people who originally turned me away. I was 5 minutes late one time for an appointment. I was in the parking lot, and they were like, sorry, the dentist is leaving. And I'm like, I would have still been sitting in the chair. No, you'll have to call and reschedule, and we're scheduling out at least 6 months. And then by the time 6 months came, my teeth were so bad, they were like, yes, you just need to get them pulled. Then the other dentist said, no, I'm not pulling all of them. And then I fell. And then, yeah, that kind of took care of that issue. So now I need to find someone that's going to help me out with my dentures. I don't want big, gaudy chiclet teeth. I mean, some people's mouths, larger teeth just look natural, right? Some mouths aren't meant to house the larger teeth. So, have you ever heard of Aspen Dental? Do you have any thoughts on those people? My sister said that they have Aspen Dental down in Florida, where she lives. And I was like, well, I thought they were just like in Pennsylvania. But I don't know. I don't know if they require that you have them out there, as well as come home with the dentures. I don't know. I know they don't take my insurance, so I'd have to pay out of pocket. That's so funny. I'm sorry, I have something in my eye.